Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 8 on the Family Member Animal Challenge on a 16x map. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing awesome. And hope you guys doing fantastic, because I am as usual. All right, so first and foremost, as you can see, let me show you right now. Get up to the statistics. We are at 1,100 trees cut down. We got to sell our trees, and then we got to get busy starting to get some animals on our farm. It's time already. You believe that? Time for some animals. So let's put this down here. We're going to sell it. I got to buy one thing, which is our truck. I need that. And then we'll start taking that up while we sell. We're going to go here, and we're going to get our little truck, which is right here, and we're gonna only go 60,000, I think. Let's see, how much are we holding there? 35,000, 76. Wait, Unreal is 60,000. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna go there, and we're gonna change the color to Farm Tech Yellow. I'm looking for Challenger. So let's go Farm Tech Yellow. There we go. And we hold $60,000. All right. So while that's selling now, we're going to start taking this up to the farm. We have to put one piece, we have to put a buy point down because we're going to start buying our animals today. We got to buy straw. Whoa. Is that going to... Hang on it. Stop selling. It stopped selling on us. There we go. There. Now, let's go. Let's get this back up to the farm. This should go a little bit faster because it drives a little bit better. It's a little bit more nimble than the tractor, plus goes a little bit faster. It's crazy. So I think I'm going to have to up my totals. I had originally said 35,000, but we're at 1,100 now. We don't even have the first piece of property cleared yet. So I'm going to guess maybe 60, 70,000. We're at $1 million. So I figured that now that we've got property and we're going to start doing some stuff, on the farm, I think I'm going to lower it down to just 100 trees per episode. But as you can see, we're in March. We're back into spring, and we're into year 2 now. It's pretty awesome. So still going to stay the same rules where it's one episode per game day, which is kind of cool. Let's see if we can zip through here. A lot more nimble this truck is than the tractor. Plus, I was carrying a big implement. See, I can whip through here with this thing going pretty fast. Once that sells, now we're going to come up here and we're going to start buying all of our animals. I think I can buy... I don't think I can buy pallets of TMR, but we can... I might not buy the cows yet because we have to make our TMR, but we'll buy the... in fact, I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to buy... Let's buy the goats and the sheep today. And then we'll get those going because then we can mow some bales of hay. We can get some TMR going. We have all our equipment. I'll show you up here. I'll give you a tour of what we got. I'll show you what I decided to do on the farm. And look at this, 5 minutes to get to the farm. Going 70 miles an hour. This map is absolutely massive, which is great. This is what we wanted. So I also decided, everybody, that instead of making absolute massive fields, let's make smaller fields so that we can rotate them quicker and we can get them done quicker. So maybe... instead of like 3-acre fields, maybe go 10 or 15-acre fields, and we'll be able to harvest, at a lot quicker rate. 849,000 for 100 trees. So I think this episode, let's buy our sheep and our goats, get them in there, start feeding them so they can make some wool, and they can start making some milk. There we go. Start going this way. I'll show you. I'm pretty excited about. Look how big the farm is. It's absolutely crazy. But it seems so small when you get up here. because we're going to need this for our when we start harvesting. So let's put. Now we could put the buy point in and just buy everything for the animals that we need for at least this episode, if you guys want. And I'll put the buy point right here. Where is it? Whoops, construction. Sorry. Yeah, I can do that. I think let's do it for at least this episode. Tools. Is it tools? Or is it? No, that's selling points. It's not factories. I think it's this one here. I think it's containers. Nope. It's the one I had down at the shop. I forgot where it was. Okay, so it's got to be under factories. Maybe it's under. It's not, though. Where is it? We'll find out what we got going on here. I got to find it, though. Sheds, is it? Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, which one's which? Let's just go the regular one here first. We'll put it here now. As soon as we start getting everything that we need, then we will get rid of it. Okay, so let's just put it at a decent angle here. There we go. All right, so stop that there. Let's go. We're ready. We're ready. Episode number 7 or 8, whatever one we're on right now. We're officially on our animals. We're ready to go. All right, let's go. Gonna go to the Holsteins. We're gonna buy 100 of these. We got to do this because otherwise it'll go to 250. Remember, we're gonna start with 100 animals of each. Whoops, not 200. That goes pretty quick, actually. Remember the other one, 71, 81. Yeah, see that? Isn't that crazy? There we go. Okay. And then we're going to go down here. Purchase our another 100. We're going to go 100 all the way around. And then we're going to buy our stuff to fill the pens and so we can start making manure, all that stuff. And then I'll show you what I got going on down here. And then we're going to start mowing our first field that we're going to start creating so we can start making some TMR here. I just can't believe, look at when it goes 10, then 20, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh, isn't that great? Okay, there's our 100 cows in each pen. Now we're going to come over here, and this is our sheep. We're going to go 100 and 100. And now we cannot buy animals again. Now here's what we're going to do. I want to go sheep brown. Right here. When they have their babies, we'll sell the babies off, and then we have to buy 200. And that's how we'll do it. That way we keep one number in here. There's that. And we'll get 100 of these. Then we'll get 100 chickens. We'll feed them all with 60,000 liters of each of their stuff that they need. And then we'll be ready to go to start getting some TMR, some stuff like that. And okay, 100 here, 100 sheep. Right here. I like this. Watch this. Like I said, 10, 20, 30, 40. Isn't that great? Okay, there's our cows and our sheep. Now we're going to go our chickens. 100 and then 100. Now the chickens will probably reproduce the fastest. But like I said, I'll show you guys how to do it. That when they have their first babies, it turns into 200. Then we'll sell all 200 that we have and purchase. We'll purchase 200. So it just stays with one number. Okay. So we have 100 cows in each pen, 100 sheep in each pen, and 100, as soon as we get up here, 100 chickens in each pen. And then we'll buy 100 goats. Now we're going to have goat milk, wheat, all that stuff. We're going to be making money hand over fist. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be awesome. There we go. All right, now we're going to come over here and buy our goats. Okay. go down here, and I want the gray ones, right? These ones here. So, huge shout out to Marty, one of our really close family members, for coming up with this series, this idea for me to do. So, it's exciting. Supposed to be flat. And then 100 more goats. Whoops. There. Let's see what they look like now. Got goats. All right. Official. As of March year number 2, we have animals. All of our animals with 100 in each pen. So now we're going to go here, and we're going to buy, let's open up our sheds. We're going to buy the TMR because we're going to be making TMR, which is great. Open up these so we can drive through. We'll just leave them open since we're into spring now anyways. And then we've got to do some stuff here. We got a bunch of stone to take care of. All right, so 60,000 TMR there, 60,000 TMR here, 60,000 straw there, 60,000 straw there, and so on and so forth till we're all the way around. And then we'll be done. And then we can start making our own stuff. Now, we might have to purchase... There we go. We might have to purchase something. All right, let's see. Wait. Is that really... Why is it only diesel? Why is it only diesel? Huh. Why is that only diesel? That makes no sense to me. It's supposed to be... It's supposed to be this. Are you telling me I can't buy it out of there with this? Okay, so we'll go the... Oh, you know what? Let's try the multi-bifurcation. I can't buy anything but diesel with this truck. This is really making me mad because it's absolutely why. It's got to be the truck. It's got to be the truck. It's got to be because I can buy everything else. And I've got animals now, so absolutely insane why I can't buy anything with this. My favorite truck. What's this one here? I don't think it's going to work. I think it's this truck. So, let's try this. Let's see if we can customize this and see if it's that, because that's 180,000. Let's try that. Is this by cheap? Buying station cheap. Let's try this. There we go. All right, now we got it. So it might have been the truck. All right, so we want to go TMR. There we go. But I'm going to change that back to 60,000. Let's see. not what I wanted there, Batman. Yeah, perfect. All right, now it'll work. All right, there. That's what I want to do. All right, let's get them TMR here. There's that. Now they can start producing their milkaroni. This is cool. And then we'll put 60,000 TMR there. 60 straw, then the animals are ready to go. Okay? Now this won't take that long to fill. And then we'll go straw, and then we'll start getting some grass. And then while we're waiting for this, let's get our baler set up. Over here we're going to mow some of the field grass. And then we're going to mow some of the field grass, and then we're going to plant grass. We're going to start making a field. So this big section here that we have is going to be our first field. Right there. That's going to be the width of our field. I think I got that on. Is that not mowing that? Okay. So apparently I painted the wrong grass on there. Let's see. There it goes. All right, we'll just mow like right here quick. All right, let's get back over to the... Okay, let me show you what I got going on here. So we got our rocks, our lime, our fermenting silo. It's going to make TMR, and our seed master right here. That's going to take sorghum. That's what we're going to plant for our chickens and make seeds out of it. And then our fertilizer here, which takes manure and straw, I do believe. So let's grab our straw, and then our cows will be fed after the first episode. I want to make sure that all the animals are fed. Oops. I didn't want TMR. Come on. I don't want to finish filling it. I want to get rid of it. Can I do that? Why is this? This is acting weird. Oh, of course not. Why? Why? Only on my Let's Plays does it do this. It's crazy. Only on my Let's Plays, and that's typical. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Should have just done this to begin with. Trying to do too much at once. That's my fault. Anyways, let's try this again. There we go. It's going to be a big bale. Just want to get at least one, if we can, for every animal, so we can at least put that much in there. There we go. Now we got one pen with TMR and one with straw in it. But I tell you, I want to talk about frustrating. It's always when I hit record. You know, as soon as you hit record, you're like, okay. There. This should be about 50 grand, I think it is. We also have this space up here that we can put something. I'm thinking about building another shed or something up here. There we go. I put the straw in there. I put the straw over here. Now, each one of these pens has been edited to hold 5 million liters because I have no idea how much 100,000 cows is going to take. It's going to be in the millions. But these pens hold, I think, 6 million, I think, is what I want to realistically go. All right, so both cows' pens are done. They'll start producing manure. They'll start producing milk. Now we want to go over and get grass. Meanwhile, trying to get a couple of bales of grass to get into our TMR. Okay, boom. Grass, there we go. So apparently the grass I painted there. We're going to go here and I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to go the higher grass as soon as we get down here. All right, let's go here. And we're going to go here. We're going to go plants. We're going to go the higher one. So we can mow in this section, because this is the section I want to make. Yeah, that'll work. I want to go like right here. I want to make our nice little first field of grass. It's going to be right here. There. There's that first one. All right. There. Now I think we'll be back on track. I mean, 12,000 liters already, and we're not even 19%. This thing's going to hold a lot. There, now we're more where we wanted to mow in the beginning, to schmo. A lot of tabbing right now. See how you're busy. The reason I like this truck is, look, it can go all the way up, and I can change it to 120,000 eventually. But right now we just want to use 60. There's our 2 sheep pens. Now we got to get some sorghum. Actually, we'll just stay with grass right now and go up and feed our goats. Try to keep it somewhat straight. $20,000. See, I mean, it's going to give you a lot. That's why I chose the bales, because it gives you like. Now, granted, the Omatana stuff is like 200 and something thousand, but we want to kind of somewhat be legit too, you know. All right, I got it there. Got it there. Want to get at least 1 bale that we can start the TMR process with. All right, another grass. See, this is a nice little actual farm truck where you can kind of bebop around. One more. Then we got 2 pens of sorghum. And we might as well go back to here. We decided to wheel the Merlot with weights on it. Another successful bucket edit by me. It holds 50,000 liters. Right. Now 2 pens of sorghum, and we'll be all fed, and we'll be wrapping this episode up. Go. Do this quick But on that note, we're going to say our goodbyes and we're going to get out of here. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I'll catch you guys right back here tomorrow. All our animals will be fed, so tomorrow we can actually get some field work done. But what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to finish mowing the meadow grass with that, and I'm going to start plowing in, and I'm also going to do 100 trees. We have to always do 100 trees for the day. Now, when we get all caught up and we've got everything all done, and maybe I'll do a couple hundred trees for the day, but it is what it is. But I want to get that mowed around there, and I want to get the field started, like the border starting to plow in. Because, like I said, I made a decision earlier today that I want to make sure that we're going to go smaller fields so that we can get a bunch of them done. You know, we can rotate them. We can have a bunch. We can always have crops ready every single episode. So one more sorghum, and everything has been fed. There, now let's make sure. There we go. Okay. Why don't they have grass in the goats? How come I can't move over? Oh, there we go. 60,000. 60,000 chickens, 60,000 sheep. 60. I want to make sure before we wrap that up. Like I said, once we become self-sufficient, then I want to get rid of that sell point. All right, so that food's going in there. That food's in there. Food's in there. Food's in there. All right. And there we go. We are all fed. All of our animals are fed and ready to go. And we can start producing stuff any minute now. So that's great. And we'll finish that. We got a lot of stuff to do. But thank you guys for joining me for this extended version, this little 33-minute video. And we've officially got every animal on the farm. But we only have 100 of each. So now we got to breed. And go from there. So, all right, guys, get out of here. I'll catch you guys right back here tomorrow. Have a great one.